Hi guys, I hope you're all good. My name's Blakemore. I teach travel and sometimes drive, and this is going to be a travel video. This video is going to be me traveling around Taiwan. Now, if you're new around here, then the subscribe button is down in the corner. I always appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel and supporting the channel. So I hope you enjoy the Taiwan video, and I'll see you at the end of it.
We've got 3 full proper days here in Taiwan. So we're going to spend 2 of them here in Taipei, and the other one we're just going to explore around. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go yet, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. So the first thing that I'm going to do today is visit some of the temples, visiting one temple in particular, which is known as Longshan Temple, and it's right here in front of me. So we're going to see what that's like and then explore around Taipei for the day. So some things to know about Longshan Temple. It's 300 years old, and that makes it one of the most beloved temples within all of Taiwan. It also survived World War II. It survived a bombing during World War II by the Japanese, so it's endured quite a bit. It's also, which I find probably the coolest fact, it's also a temple of not just one religion but 3. So you've got Taoist, Confucius and Buddhism, so it's sort of celebrates a range of different religions. So we're going to see what the main temple is like. So in a city of skyscrapers, this temple really does stand out. And I think one of the things I like the most is the beautiful etchings and all the dragons surrounding the outside, which I find really quite cool. I think this temple is just really nice in terms of it's quiet in some parts, busy in others, and just how beautifully decorated it is. It's a 36-degree day today with lots of humidity as well. So if you see me sweating a lot, I need your sympathy. So as I'm walking to the next place, I thought I'd give you a little bit of information about Taiwan. So it's located right by China and Japan. It gives it a real nice mix of those 2 locations. Taiwan uses the Taiwanese dollar, so it's about £1 to around 40 Taiwanese dollars. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. Language barrier is more evident here. There's way more of a language barrier here than I noticed in Hong Kong, because not as many people speak English. So ordering food, things like that, I'll typically pick off a Mandarin Chinese menu, because that's what they speak here, and sort of just pick and hope for the best. I could use Google Translate, however, I'm just sort of going with it really, and taking the risk and the challenge. I suppose that's what travel is all about, just hoping that I don't get some sort of yucky fish food. So we're going to walk on to the next place and see what we can see. So after a very sweaty walk, we've made it to the Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. So we're going to go and have a little look and see what that's all about. Oh, so the lovely people who are playing the drums over there. So it seems like they're basically helping some of the older generation out and giving them a hobby, something to do, which is like really quite sweet. So they've given me a leaflet type thing as well. So how nice is that? One thing I have noticed about Taiwan is there's limited tourists here. I'm walking around and I'm not really seeing many people who are European. I might be wrong, but in terms of tourism, just it's a bit quiet. I don't know whether it's because I can't even say it's just because it's a weekday, because yeah, it's just really quiet. So I'm going through Barn Park at the moment and I'm pretty much just going to skip this bit. It's a good little opportunity just for me to chill, I suppose. Taipei 101, the biggest building in Taiwan, because it was just horribly bad weather. So I'm in Zemen at the moment, which is a bit like a tech futuristic looking Tokyo type place. So it's really quite busy here, and yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's really, really miserable at the same time. The weather is not good. So I've been trying to get these for a while. So this is why I say it's a lot like Japan, is because I've never been to Japan, but whenever I see Japan things, like there's loads of arcades, and you'll see all around me there is an absolute load of arcades. So many claw machines. So I'm at Elephant Mountain Hike. After the busy area of Ximending, I think it's called, I decided to take a hike, and it's fair to say I'm very sweaty. However, it was definitely worth it for the sunset. So end of day one, and let's see what happens tomorrow. Good morning guys, it's day 2 and I'm in Bay 2, I think that's how it's said, and here they have a range of like thermal valleys. So I don't actually know whether I can go into those thermal valleys and hot springs, but I'm going to go, I'm going to check it out, I'm going to see if I can actually go into it. But it'll just be a nice time to sort of explore the outer areas of Taipei. So I see how it works. Basically it's a load of hotels and there are thermal springs, but you have to pay for the night, I think, to stop at the hotel to then be able to go into the thermal pool. And if that's the case, I'm not really going to do that because I've already got accommodation sorted. So I'm just going to see if there's like a public one. I don't really know. It's probably a good time to go onto Google and find that out. Seems to be some sort of queue here, so I don't really know. We're just going to go for it. So this reminds me of the basketball days. So it's like a cooling thing, like a cooling experience, and around the sides of these mats they just have a load of fans. So I'm not really sure. So those are the thermal baths. still so confused with what's going on. So I think I get it now. This is like a bit of a museum, so it's been open for over 100 years. Went through good times, bad times, obviously around World War II and stuff like that. Then they've sort of revamped it and rebuilt it as a bit of a museum, which is where I am now. But you still can't really go in anything at the moment, so I'm still on the hunt for an actual spring we can go in. So, massive fail. To get into there, the hot springs, you actually have to wear, like, I used to call them jammers from when I was swimming. It's the tight skin that sort of wraps around your quads. That's what swimmers wear when they compete. I obviously don't have any and haven't had any since I was like 10. So I've got swimming shorts, but they're not allowed. So that's a fail. So potential fail and not able to actually go to the hot springs, which is a bit bad today because that was like the main plan. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we can do a private one. It smells a bit eggy around here, and that's because of the sulfur in the volcanic rocks that heats up the water, which is why it's a hot spring. So I'm in Shilin Market at the moment, and I've just come across a restaurant that's a modern toilet restaurant. So obviously, being the adventurous person that I am, it's gonna have to happen.
Town in this less than fashionable cubbyhole of the San Francisco Examiner, these editors are programming today's copy of the paper into that same Ohio computer. When the telephone connection between these two terminals is made, the newest form of electronic journalism lights up Mr. Howard.
So we're going to go for a taste review. I don't usually do these, but go for the strawberry. And that is good. I didn't expect it to be, but it's impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely demolished that, and it was delicious. I'm not gonna lie, I was very surprised and big rated. And final day here in Taiwan, and for some reason I'm just feeling really tired. I've done a lot of busy sort of city walking and very busy last few days really, so I'm feeling like I'm just going to make my way down to Fisherman Wharf. I've come away from the city in the hustle and bustle today, and I've just picked up a little dumpling bun. So I'm going to slowly make my way down towards Fisherman Wharf, and that's about an hour or so walk. So whether or not I catch the bus, I don't know. So we're just going to have a chilled sort of day. I've got views like this at the moment, so that's always good. I didn't expect this to be as nice a walk as it is. You've got like a really nice cold air coming in from the sea to block out the heat, so I'm probably going to get burned, but it's a really nice little walk, and definitely the sort of little bit of a relax that I needed. I'm still walking, so it's not really that relaxing, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting down to the bridge because that's also meant to be quite nice. So I've got no real clue if that sign there means no fishing or no whaling. So I'm at Fisherman's Wharf now, and it's really nice here, and it is hot, as you can tell by my very wet fingers and face and there. So we're going to check this out, and that's pretty much it for today. And I've got some video editing to do, so yeah.
So that is the end of the Taiwan video. Now, in my opinion, Taiwan is actually one of the most underrated places that I've been to. There were so many different things going on in that country, and I've never actually been to somewhere where you can reach mountains, hot springs, you can go to the sort of beaches and harbour, and you can go to nice walks up in the mountains and see sunsets. I've never been to somewhere where you can do all of that within one central MRT system, and the transport and links within Taiwan were just brilliant. So I definitely recommend Taiwan as a place to go and visit if it's ever somewhere that you're considering. So generally, I really enjoyed Taiwan, and so hopefully you enjoyed the video. As always guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you really loved the video, then you can always subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon down in the corner, and that will notify you when I post videos. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one guys, and I'm out.